Siyanibingelela nonke emakhaya on this Wednesday evening. Siyajabula ukuthi unathi on our program. Tonight we have a special kind of program. We have business people from KCC who are going to speak to you ngezinkinga lezi esinazo as abantu who are inspired to be business people nabantu abasebhizinisini. Njengamanje, I would like you to take your time and just share this page on your Facebook. Vulama Watch Party, make sure that a lot of people see this tonight. Amen, bazalwane. Sizoba nesikhathi esimnandi. Sinabazalwane bethu bala KCC who are in business, who are doing very well, who are in fact known in the business world in our country. Kungenzeka nokuthi futhi bayaziwa nangaphandle kwezwe lethu. So bazalwane, this evening ngiyafisa uthatha ipen nephepha. You're going to hear good notes ekufana uwabhale phansi ukuze ungakhohlwa. You're going to learn a thing or two, that I can assure you. So this evening ngizodlulisela kubona sizoqala ngapha sicela ubaba Manci who's just going to introduce himself and say a few things.
Siyabonga kakhulu mfundisi ngesikhathi osipha sona nabazalwane emakhaya sibingelele igama umlungisi wakaManci oyilunga lala kwaMashu Christian Center. Kuyintozo kakhulu ukuthi umuntu abanaleli thuba lokuxoxisana nani ngezinto zamabhizinisi. Ngiqhamuka kwinkampani ekuthiwa iOteo Investment Holdings. Ngiyabonga.
Ngiyabingelela abazalwane emakhaya, igama lami uNelson wakasibiya oyilunga lala ekhaya eKCC. Ngiqhamuka enkampanini uSipjam Management and Consulting Engineers. Thank you.
Nami ngiyanibingelela emakhaya, igama lami uJabulani Mlambo oyimember yala ekhaya. Ngiqhamuka kwinkampani iDundubala Management Services.
Sanibonani bazalwane emakhaya, igama lami ngulungani wakamalinga. Ngiqhamuka enkampanini uSplendor Electrical.
Sibabingelela abazalwane emakhaya. Lo khulumayo ke uRay wakacele. Ngiqhamuka enkampanini ebizwa ukuthi Upsize Trading. Ngiyimember yakhona la kwaMashu Christian Center. Siyabonga.
Shalom, uNhlanhla Mazibuko. Umfana wakhona la eKCC. Uyena lo hlela enikhandela ama computer. Kodwa kahle kahle umsebenzi engiwenzayo it's system engineering from inkampani ebizwa ngo NPK, where we manage ama systems for ama business.
Siyabonga kakhulu. Ngiyazi nisabona kwamanje engazuthi kusaseqaleni. This is the beginning of a program ezosiza umuntu ekhaya. Maybe awukwazi ungene nase KCC, but this program is going to help you tonight ukuthi align on what you can do post COVID-19 or kulesi sikhathi sikusona phakathi nayo COVID-19. So before we proceed, ngithanda ukufunda nje uPhilippians 4 verse 13. Engikholwa ukuthi nanoma imuphi umzalwane usuke walifunda leli verse, nanoma imuphi umzalwane osuwalibona liseyimotweni kuliko bumper lifakewe lithi I can do all this through him who gives me strength. Amazwi abhalwa umpostoli uPaul. One thing abantu abangayazi ukuthi when he wrote this, he didn't write it ngoba kwakukuhle yonke into yayihlangene noma he was setting esikhathini esebona ngathi no, I've made it in life, therefore I can do all things. Into engaxoxwa kakhulu ngaleli verse ukuthi ngalesi sikhathi elibhala wayeboshiwe kwangasona isikhathi sokuthi no kuhamba kahle noma uyazi ukuthi okay, no, I've just signed a deal yama billions, therefore I can do all things. So kumina liyaminister kubina ukuthi lesi sikhathi lesi sikusona, it is a tough time for just about everyone. No nemali uyakutshela ukuthi ya ikhona kodwa kunzima. So njengamanje isikhathi lesi kusona wonke umuntu uyakhala. Akunengoma kuqala edanselwa yibona baba Manci sisokola sonke. Sisesikhathini lesinjalo kodwa la nangu uNkulunkulu esencourage esitshela through Paul ukuthi I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. So njengamanje emakhaya sifuna ukuni-encourage nonke ukuthi noma ngabukeka kunzima kangakanani kodwa wena you can do all things through Christ. So we are just going to have some conversations mayelana nezinto ezithinta wonke umuntu emphakathini. I think singavele siqale singene kuwena Mazibuko. While we were speaking, you stated earlier on ukuthi kunento okuyibona ukuthi sike sitshela abantu ukuthi abaqala amabhizinisi. Kodwa akekho okutshelayo mayithi qala ibhizinisi ukuthi uyongenaphi kwangempela. So ubunokubekile ukuthi kulesi sikhathi lesi, how do you move from being employed to business?
Mfundisi, mhlambe ngiqale la ekuthini kuyo yonke into ofuna ukungena kuyona zibuza ukuthi what's the purpose behind it, ithini motive. Yonke into esingena yona sihlele sibuza ithini motive. So kwesinye isikhathi umuntu usuke efuna ukuyizenzela nje just a little bit of extra money, and then the word business comes to mind because iyona gama elisetshenziswayo. But when you define a business inama elements amaningi efika nawo, and one of that is constantly working at your product or working at your business, very little time to find rest. It's a shark market bayibiza kanjalo, where akufanele ukuthi uthathe izinto personally. So you could at some point unikeze contract uyasebenza 1 minute kuthiwa ke sacela ukuthi ume for whatever reason. Sitwela ukuthi siyenze ama examples la enkonzweni ukuthi makade unikeze i-task ukuthi sacela ukuthi ube yi-ash, mase kuthiwa hlala phansi, do not then turn around and be bitter. So sisesikhathini manje where abantu felt very safe under the title ukuthi I have a full permanent job. I've got a full permanent job in my benefits. I'm angidingi anything else ezongiphazamisa. All of that has changed during this time. No one can define what permanent is anymore. Business are busy reviewing contracts of their employees, contracts about now with properties that they are renting, contracts with all sorts of service providers to check how far we tied in to this. So the first thing, without necessarily over spiritualizing, what do you do during this time and how do you transition? Number one, njoba sengibekile ukuthi lento ke since lo carpet normally foundation kade udepende kuyona ukuthi hayi ke this is solid foundation, ngisebenzela inkampani thizeni established for over 30 years, akusekho ke lokho manje. So why is this not just the best time for you to now assess wonke ama skills akho, consider yourself as a product or a brand, and then start working on selling your skills to vele nje what usebenza, you already know ukuthi where your skills in the market fit in. So step number one would be awukuthatha a step of faith, because vele business is about na into engifuna ukuyidayisa, nginethemba or ngine faith ukuthi khona abantu abazongena ngaloyo mnyango obazoklikha kulelo page online bafike bazoyithenga leyo product. So that would be my point of departure, ukuthi awukuthatha a step of faith ubuke ukuthi kukwenzelane ke lokho ukuthi I know I'm permanent or I'm going to do what I've been doing before. So that would be the point of departure. I'll take a step of faith, look at your skill sets, and go and start looking at yourself as a brand and start selling your skills in that manner.
Oh, siyakuzwa. Mlambo baba.
Ngiyabonga mfundisi. Njengoba seshilo baba Mazibuko, I think uma uzoqala ibhizinisi, understand ukuthi what kind of business you want yourself, and kune demand for that service ofuna ukuyiprovide. You know, I remember my first business, Babumangi, I was at standard 6 ngadayisa ugwayi ilustro, simply because there was a demand. Abafana bayaphuma njalo eklasini bayothenga ugwayi ngaphandle, and then I saw an opportunity. So now uzoqala ibhizinisi, understand ukuthi yini le edingwayo around you, is somebody else providing that same service, and if you were to provide the same service, how better can you do it so that uzokwazi attract ama customers. So understand the business ofuna ukulenza, research ngalo kuqala before ukopie omunye umuntu ongazi ukuthi uqale njani and what were the reasons for them to start that business. Thank you.
Wale disclaimer lapho kwengakabi umzalwane. Kodwa ipoint ebalekile ukuthi you need to understand your market uyibone ikhona. Mangintetela nje mhlambe emakhaya khona bongakubeka lapho.
No, ngiyabonga mfundisi. In fact, I am reminded of a service esabanayo. I think it was a youth service where we spoke about fourth industrial revolution and the business interruption, the fourth industrial revolution eyayiza nayo emhlabeni, not knowing ukuthi a couple of months down the line sizoshawa i-COVID isi accelerator ke manje all those some of those things asiyikhuluma is the fourth industrial revolution on how to do business online, on how to do business without contact, on how to make money uyihlalele nje ekhaya nje. Because most of the fourth industrial revolution isn't iveza on how to make money uyihlalele ekhaya. Uhleli phambi kwecomputer. Mawungenayo icomputer uyihlalele phambi kwefoni. As long as ifoni yakho ine data, i-data yakho uyisebenzisa kahle, you can make a lot of money during this period COVID. We spoke about a lot of things a couple of months ago kuleyo youth service of opportunities alethwa i-fourth industrial revolution as well as the business interruption. I think it's actually a business interruption. Ukuthi i-fourth industrial revolution is anani ezoyishintsha. Now, coming back to izu umfundisi alifundile, which is a very critical part, and ngifuna ukuyilinka nale ekhulunywa wamazibuko ukuthi ngesikhathi uPaul ebhala lencwadi ethi I can do all things through Christ, uthi umfundisi wayesejele uPaul siyayifanele abantu abasejele ngalesi sikhathi ngoba asikwazi ukuya ndawo sihlalele emakhaya sivalelekile. Ngikubona abanye bebhala bethi how are you my inmate, yabo. Sifanele nje nabantu. But what is critical about this verse, Paul was encouraging himself. So it's very critical ukuthi ngalesi sikhathi esibhekene naso be able to encourage yourself. How to encourage yourself ukeke ngalesi sikhathi? Lesi wathi uMazibuko was saying ukuthi you need to then sit and look at your strengths and look at your capabilities ukuthi mina nguRay wakacele ngistrong kephi, yini enggood ngayo ukuyenza, yini engathi mangiyenza abantu ba-identify nami. So in other words, you need to first understand yourself. Once you've encouraged yourself, then you need to then go back and begin to understand ukuthi ngubani ke mina, ngistrong, angeke ngimane ngisuke nje mina ngiyo ngithi ngifuna ukuyodlala ibhola. Abantu bazoyibokela uNdosi udlala ngathi, you know. But uma ukhuluma nami ngomusic, you know, I understand myself and I can make money through music. So what I'm trying to say mfundisi ukuthi during this period, once you've encouraged yourself, then go back and look at yourself ukuthi ustrong ngephi, yini into engathi mangiyenza ngepassion abantu ba-identify nami bese beyayilandela bese beyayithenga ngoba phela sizokhuluma ngemali. We are not spiritualizing i-program namhlanje, sizokhuluma ngemali, abantu bese beyayithenga bese beba nemali. Ngiyabonga mfundisi.
Okusho ukuthi bamndosi awuliqala ibhizinisi uma unganayo inhloso yokwenza imali.
Ngiyaphika, angeke ukwazi uqala ibhizinisi ungenanhloso. Ibhizinisi wenza ibhizinisi ngenhloso yokwenza imali. Yeah.
So libalekile leli phuzu lelo ngoba lithi uma ulalela nje kuloko beqalile bekhuluma abafowethu la ukuthi baqhamisa kakhulu ukuthi inhloso kufuneka ibe sobala. ukuthi uyenzelani lento ofuna ukuyenza. Umuntu ufuna ukwenza ibhizinisi kushuthi uhlose ukwenza imali. Uma ungathanda ukwenza imali ungaye ebhizinisini ngoba indawo yokwenza imali lapho. So uma unamahlonje ukuthi mina angiyona inhlobo efuna ukwenza imali. Ungaye ebhizinisini ngoba uzohlangana nemali lento ongayithandi. But ngiyayithanda lento le eshuwo ukuthi sibuyele kumuntu njengoba izwe umfundisi olifundayo libuyela kumuntu ukuthi I the person can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Ibuyela kumuntu. Now kakhulukazi njengalesikhathi siyayibuza ukuthi kuzokwenzakalani emhlabeni. Mina ngithi into ekufuneka sibambelele kuyona ekufuneka sizigqugquzele ngayo yokuqala ukuthi ngale COVID-19 abantu human beings have not given up on life. Uma ucabanga nje ukuthi ohulumeni ingakanani imithetho abayikhiphayo ukuthi abantu bayilandele kube likhulu ukuthi abantu bayilandele kodwa lo ukuthi fakana ama mask ngoba manje ngawafaka nizofa bawalandela. So people have not given up on life. Bafuna ukuqhubeka baphile. Esibili related to that ukuthi sibonile ngale COVID-19 ukuthi all of us need all of us. The reason ufaka imask uyifakela ukuthi awufuni lo munye kungenza ukuthi une COVID wena awufuni ukuthi ayithole le COVID yakho. So une interest ukuthi akaphile lo yana. Kanjalo nawe ufaka ngoba une interest ukuthi uphile. So all of us need all of us. Yeah. And the essence of business yona le ukuthi for as long as people bephila ayobe khona amathuba okwenza business ngoba wenza imali ngokuthi ngifuna ukuthatha imali kaNdosi ngifuna ukuthatha imali kaMazibuko ize ngakumina nalo munye uthi mhlazana wayithola imali leyo manci ngifuna ukuyithatha kuyena and then they look at ways ukuthi singamnikani ukuze sithole leyo mali yena. Ayikho ke bengingafisa nje ukuthola phakathi kosamusha phakathi kwethu ulungana ukuthi asitshele ukuthi why akhethe business ebe wayingathatha umsebenzi asebenzele omunye umuntu kanjalo masibuka umama uSibiya ukuthi asiphili emhlabeni ogqugquzela ukuphakamiswa ohambisa phambili ukuphakamiswa kwabantu besifazane. Why business as a person and not uhambe uyosebenza usebenzele umuntu?
Ngiyabonga babamanje. I think mina ngangena ebusinessini okokuqala ukuthi umsebenzi engwenza njengamanje umsebenzi engiwuthandayo. I think noma umbane olalela abazalwane kubaluleke kakhulu ukuthi whatever you decide or you think you like kumele wazi ukuthi hayi la izofela kuyona lento. Ufuna ubeqale naleyo insurance kuwena kuqala. Khona lento le ekuthiwa uqale useshe wena ukuthi uzokwazi ukumelana nayo lonto leso simo leso. So engene emsebenzini wami engwenzayo emsebenzini senza ugesi. Senza ugesi abahlukene overhead underground yabo senza imhluke emsebenzi eyahlukene. Akuyona yonke imisebenzi engingene ngiyazi ya gesi. Eminye ngiyifunde sengikhona as much as ngifundile ugesi but kubalekile ukuthi uma uzongena so ungena ebusinessini wazi ukuthi okay vele ngizofuna imali angizile futhi kuzodlala and ngizongena ngempela ngizoyingena imali ngiyifuna. 2 kumele wazi ukuthi awuzuvela usheshe uzoba uboss ozohlala ekhaya o kwimansion njoba thina abantu abasha sibe siyithande lezi zinto lezi ezinhle futhi vele ezethu kodwa kubalekile ukuthi mose ungenile ebusinessini wazi ukuthi uzosasa ukuthi kungalala angisise yena upass 4 angeke ngize ngingene mhlambe u8 mhlambe kumele ngene u3 ekseni kuze kushaya u3 ekseni futhi ngisebenza then ke you are in business kuzokuthatha zonke discipline kumele ibe enye zezinto ogood kuzona ezinye izinto ufuna uyifundise zona ke ngoba phela wena othe ufuna ukuba sebhizinisini ziba khona izikhathi ezinzima ebhizinisini ngeke uze kuthiwe ukulula yonke into khona izikhathi ezinzima siyabona la mhlawumbe ukuthi ngavele ngahamba ngofaka iCV yami ngaqashwa somewhere ngabe nginaso sonke le stress siba khona isikhathi esinjalo kodwa futhi ubuka ukuthi hey yimina engachoose angizange ngifakwe umuntu la angiphushwanga la so kumele ngiphume kule nto engingene kuyona yabo but kumnandi okona konke kubalekile ukuthi ke ungakhophi into ungacopy and paste into oyibonayo you must be on your own you must be yourself uthemba uNkulunkulu kona konke kakhulukazi nesabazalwane kulula ukuthi udrive ibusiness yakho if isisekelo sakho singuJesu kubaluleke kakhulu because ufunda izinto eziningi uyabo uyakwazi ukurana ngamandla akho nawo yabo uyazi ukuthi uNkulunkulu ungithembile uNkulunkulu la i-pick up yami la uJesu.
With me kuhlukile I think kuyafana kucishe kufana nalesi simo esibhekene naso manje ukuthi kwesinye isikhathi uma usebenza you find yourself ukuthi comfortable and happy until kwenzeka isimo esinjengalesi where uNkulunkulu uma yena eyazi destiny yakho ukuthi akusikona ukuthi usebenze kufanele ube nebusiness uyithola ukuthi awusaqashekile noma awusawuthola umsebenzi which then takes you out of your comfort zone and you find yourself inquiring to the Lord and uyisearcha na ukuthi kahle hle uma ngasawuthola umsebenzi ngisho sengifundile noma sengenze sengizame konke shothi khona uNkulunkulu into angibekele yona then that's how I came about in terms of business. I found myself ngingenawo umsebenzi kodwa ngile esikoleni and I was like okay shothi uNkulunkulu ungibekele okunye okukhulu kunaloko which then ke ithatha ukuthi fanele ube nesibindi ngoba into yokuqala ibusiness it's something scary because you ukubone abantu abakade benawo amabhizinisi esewile and nawe mhlawumbe uthola ukuthi awuziboni nje and you can't even fathom ukuthi izohlangana kanjani but somehow uNkulunkulu uyakupha amandla akukhombisa ukuthi no this is the direction so namanje nje le pandemic isikhipha kuma comfort zones ethu ukuthi kade sisebenza sinjanjanjani akusekho lokho akusenzeki so now we need to search deep down ukuthi yini umuntu agood kuyona encourage futhi uNkulunkulu because I gift oyinikezwe uNkulunkulu angeke ihlale ingakudablish angeke ihlale ingabi successful angeke ihlale ingenzeki as much as kuzobanzima because running a business is not easy azoba khona ama challenges but if you know ukuthi this is what God has destined me to do somehow you make it and uNkulunkulu uyakupha amandla akuphe nje nesibindi ungabi nayo fear ngoba at the end of the day sonke sinama gifts sonke sinama talents sonke sinayo into that we know that we do with passion and we are good at it so if we can invest our time and our minds into pursuing that with the help of uNkulunkulu then in business we'll succeed.
Uyazi kuloko okushoyo benginemibuzo ewu3 bengifuna ukunifaka yona and kwangathi uthi uyayikhuluma because I wanted to ask you a question ukuthi how is business is it easy noma ibukhuni because ngifuna impendulo lapho for nomba ohleze ekhaya kodwa hayi impendulo ozoyiphendula ngeverse engilifunde eqaleni kodwa ngifuna ireality
mfundisi so nami ngifuna ukungena kulabo abaphendulayo esikade ngena uMalinga because I'm still new in business so kulula ukuqashwa being employed is easy there's someone who has ama tasks that you have to do unesikhathi ungena ngaso uyasebenza every now and then you might have some sort of mhlambe overtime or umsebenzi mhlambe ke owenza ke over and above your regular hours but ukuqashwa nje it is futhi umuntu oqashile inselelo isala kuyena because salary or medical aid in certain companies lawo ma benefits nani. So business ayilula. And the main purpose, the main purpose of a business is for you to make a profit or to make an income. As much as mina, I have a passion for abantu, and I love giving and being involved, but imali kufanele yenze lokho, so the imali isuke motivation yalokho. So business izodinga lento engihlale ngikhuluma ngayo every time I get an opportunity to speak, which is a teachability index. Ngihlale ngikhuluma ngayo, and I'm always trying ukuthi mangithola space to expand nje kancane and give practical examples. So no soma business oke wangifonela uzolungisa something simple which is not part of my day-to-day task. So becela ukuthi ngimenzele something on Outlook ekuthiwa it's a signature, so you just put a signature go Outlook. So according to our documentation is now from Microsoft, awuvele nje uthi copy and then you paste the signature ngale, because basuke bebalekela khona lento ekuthiwa i-cross resolution ekenzekayo. Kodwa la ngizama ukuya khona ukuthi so mayenza yena vela aciphize kweyakhe icomputer, ngiyabuka ngale screen ayenze ivele yenzeke. So i-teachability index ithi lapho zehlise ke manje ubuza ukuthi ukwenze kanjani lokho, because we've got documentation that no akufanele lokho kwenzeke kanje, instead of ukuthi kahle ngine masters and international certification ka Microsoft. So by learning that and asking ukuthi wenze kanjani, mangibuyela back ngithola ukuthi Microsoft as of about 9 weeks ago has made an update to wenza ukuthi leyo nto yenzeke. So manje sekusave imali kwinkampani yakhe, and even myself, because now we do not have to go through a long process yokuthi sisolve lento encane kangaka, but it requires you ukuthi okay, this is business, it's about money coming in and money coming out, and njalo ngaso sonke isikhathi khona abantu ofanele uhlale nabo and be accountable ukuthi right khona imali engake spendwe la, khona imali engake ingena ngala. So business ke ikanjalo, you cannot be taking things personally. It's all about imali engenile, imali ephumile, and there are always solutions out there, whether they are coming from abantu abase India. I-competition yakho manje sekumuntu ose India, ose Spain, ose Japan, ukuthi uzothena yazi I can provide you with a solution engcono kunale provider mhlawumbe umfana waseNtuzuma. So you are constantly having to learn business and look for ways to go to abantu abaqashile and say ukuthi nayi ke indlela where we can reduce cost or how we can improve izinto, ngoba it's not always about reducing cost. So mina ke one of my motivations ngingena ku business was ngiyayithola kaningi ngisesimeni where ngisevela inkampani engiyisebenzela imali, kodwa mase kuthiwa akungene phela kumina mhlambe kukhona labo 5 or 10% of bonus every now and then, but mangibuka i-value yokuthi ke angena umuntu owenza leyo msebenzi nimnikeze ona kuphela, but I'm always looking over and above ukuthi how do we overall find solutions towards the business. So ngase ngibuka lapho ukuthi how yazi kune opportunity la ukuthi mina if ngiyimele mina then i-salary ine limit, akulula umuntu ukuthi mayiholele u45,000 aphinda azothi hayi na ngiyakuedela omunye u50 you know kanjalo. It's not, they'll find ways. So that was the one of the motivations ukungena business. And then to answer your question ukuthi ilula in business, no, i-skill lekade unaso last week or izimpo enqobe last week, they don't count kwi-meeting yangoLwesihlanu next week. You need to be able to provide ukuthi ayike bengi champion last week, now nakho kunye sekwenzekayo. For example, the whole world right now is dealing with abantu who have found opportunities in ekugqekezeni ama-bank, ekugqekezeni ama-financial institutions. So ukuthi wena ubukwazi ukuthi uvikele ama-networks ngendlela ethize, this week you need to find more creative and more improved ways, ngoba nabo babhizi ngala. So your competitors or your risks are busy ngala, nawe futhi fanele uhlale ubhizi. So i-business ayilula ngaleyo ndlela because ukuthi there is no blueprint and there's nothing defined. Wonke umuntu mayeza ezokwenza ama-presentation kwi-business ukhombisa igraph ebheke phezulu ukuthi financial year 2019-2020 sizokwenza i-profit engaka yabo i-graph it so every time someone comes to sell you something i-graph ihlale ibheke phezulu so it is that yeah.
Mhlawumbe ungena kumazibuko mfundisi uthi umazibuko kulula ukuba i-employee because unama task kwi-business wena uyi-task uyi-task wena if you decide to be in business you become a task so and you start setting your own tasks if you decide to be in business and set your own goals ozofuna uku-achieve wena if you decide to be in business. But there's an upside ke mfundisi ukuphendula umbuzo wakho mfundisi ubuza ukuthi kulula yini ukuba kwi-business noma kukhona yini ukuba kwi-business. It's both. Kubukhuni futhi kulula ukuba kwi-business. I'm saying it's both because going back to the point ebengilisho ekuqaleni, if uzobona undosi enondosi construction ukuthi ziyabuya lapha construction othi ngiyongena ngoba nake ngathi ziyaphenduka lapha kunemali eyenzakalayo uzogijima uyongena bese ubona ukuthi hey ngaze ngayenza into ebukhulu bese uthi hayi lento le business ayikho lento kuyadlalwa lapha lento ndosi ayikho lento ayikho. So I'm saying kubukhuni futhi kulula. You only need to go back and look at yourself ukuthi yini le engikude ngayo. Uma zobe ukuhlela ku-IT akaphumi ku-IT ngoba uyayithi noma ngathiwani uno Microsoft ngeke umthinte. Mina manje ngiyothiwa ngiyodila no Microsoft ngabe ngithi hayi lento kaMazibuko ayikho udlala ngathi uMazibuko. So kulula futhi kumnandi and kunama benefits. Mangithi you become your task wena by task. If you set a task yakho ukuthi this year I want to make a billion turnover. I-task yakho uyayibekela as an employer. Those are the upsides. So uma ukwazi ukachivile then kumnandi ba business. Kodwa uma uzobona abantu beyenza uyigijimele ongenayo ipassion uzobuya usitshela ukuthi ayikho lento e-business.
Ngiyayithanda into eshuwa ubaba Mazibuko teachability index because uma use businessini you don't just focus on what you know ukuthi mina ngenza ugesi esikoleni so ngazi ugesi uyithola lapho usunama accountants usuno sales ukukhulunywa ngezinto ongakazi uzizwe ongazazi nanokuthi iqhamukapi. So you must be willing to learn because since you are the one running the business you have to have a know-how of everything from your HR from your sales from your accounts from everything. So you must allow yourself to learn and take time to try and understand. No more understand njengabantu abayifundele. But that is how you'll see your business growing. Once you know all the departments and everything that goes around in your business, not just to say I'm a designer, so I'm just going to focus on my design. They must handle something else. So I just wanted to mention that.
So manginizwa la nikhuluma okokuqala nithi uyakwazi ukwenza imali usebenza uyakwazi ukwenza imali usebusinessini zowu lezi zinto lezi uma ukuthi ufuna imali ungahamba uyosebenza uthola imali nasebusiness kanjalo ungangena ebusiness uthola imali. Nithe uma ungena ebusinessini uzohlangana nemali so ungangena ebusinessini ungafuna uhlangana nemali kodwa niphinde nithi la ebusinessini uhlangana nezinkinga. So la ziningi inkinga kunangala kwabasemsebenzini. I'm sure nakhona zikhona inkinga zakhona mhlambe khona abafuna promotion ukudlula wena khona inkinga zakhona. Kodwa nithi ngathi ngala ebusinessini umlambo ziningi inkinga zakhona ohlangabezana nazo. Uma ngilalela kodwa kunama qualities engathi kufanele kube nawo musa ebusinessini. kakhulu uma ukholwa uyawabona lama qualities utsho ukuthi hawu nayi le quality esihlala sikhuluma ngayo enkonzweni ingazi kuyafunekala ebhizinisini uthi uMazibuko kufuneka ufundiseke kangakanani sifundisana esontweni ukuthi fundiseka emzalwane ungabi nje umuntu ozibusayo kuthiwa la kufuneka ufundiseke but two kufuneka ube humble in the interest of business uthi uMazibuko laphana kufuneka ukuthi userve ibusiness kahle la yebo inkampani yakho you are the boss but wangazi ukuthi umuntu oyiboss la ibusiness uqobolayo ngofuneka wehle ukuze lona likhule iziphi izinto ngempela emlambo ozidingayo ukuze uphumelele ebusinessini njengoba nisho ukuthi iningi imali kodwa nezinkinga ziningi
ngicabanga ukuthi babumanci uma ungena ebusinessini you must be in competition with yourself ungabheki ama colleagues akho or ama associates akho ukuthi seba la nawe ufuna ukuba la and then you running after them pace yourself understand ibusiness lakho ukuthi yipi izidingo ezifunayo understand as ubaba Mazibuko eshilo ukuthi understand your own strength nobaba uNdosi ukuthi understand your own strength ngikhumbula if ngizowenza example I've got a business associate owayesebenzela inkampani ye training iboss yakhe ihlala eGoli so she's running around KZN looking for work and then ngamhlalisa phansi ngathi but you are the one who's running for work you are the one who's providing who's doing the work why don't you start your own business athi kumina no anginamali I need to register kasitha ngithola ama qualifications and be accredited and then I said okay let's sit down let's do a budget we went through the processes even accreditation yakhe was done office lami ngimnikeze office ukuthi usitha bakafika kusithiwa no wena usebenzela la just for her to qualify qualification came there was no business afterwards after having spent all the money buying material evaluate kuthiwa no it's right iphelele you know because kumina I saw this woman is running uboss yakhe uhlele eJoburg she's not interested but this one is the one who's bringing the money therefore it means nangu umuntu ofaka imali kanti it's not as easy as that yabo uma ubuka ngeso you'll think ukuthi no man if you can start your own business you can do that kanti it needs kuwena to also market yourself market your business know ama weaknesses akho yena mhlambe ungene ebusinessini the owner had already done groundwork and then a brand food ibrand isiyazwakala kuthiwa no khona oTheo investment wenza lokhu nalokhu so uJabulani mase ezoqala umlambo investment ngizitshela ukuthi hayi I'll copy what uManci is doing therefore ngizo succeed it doesn't work like that build your brand ukwazi ukuprovide ama client wakho wa personalize service yakho don't be just generic because kuthiwa no nayi construction now ufuna ukwenza construction be specific and personalize ama service wakho to your clients I think that's how you will be able to grow
kwamanye ama quality engibona ukuthi amanye ama quality abaleke ngempela yabona ngiyethanda le ukuthi kumele ufundiseke kumele ube umuntu already ukuthi wazi izinto ekade ungazitshela ukuthi uzozazi thina senza ugesi kodwa ngenxa ukuthi kumele bekhona ifleet yezimoto sengicela sengiunderstand imechanically yama truck kodwa ngingenanga ngazi mina indaba zama truck nezipanela enye into kumele kube ukubuza ukubalekisa ubuze ke manje kwabasebe ngaphambili ukuze bakufundise futhi kubalekile futhi ukuthi ube khona umuntu obukayo ongaphambi kwakho ukuze wazi nawe usimorana into yakho icishe uthi ngicishe into yami ngifisa ukuthi ibicishe ifane neyabani kubalekile kakhulu ngoba muzorana nje ungena direction awazi ufuna ukwenzani mhlambe ubukade uzranele ukuthi ngithenge iMercedes mase ngitholile iMercedes ngiyahlala phansi futhi yabo so kumele wazi ukuthi ngisetha ama goals ami mangisuka la ngiyakuphi ngilikhulisa kanjani ibusiness because into kade uyenza eminyakeni mhlambe emibili edlulile kumele ngabe seyishintshile manje kumele nawe umove njengoba ubaba Ndosi kade echaza ukuthi lesimo sikusona njengamanje COVID sisifundisa ukuthi kumele simove sifuna sihlezi sibe updated ngezinto kwenzakalana
sizobuyela kubaba Ndosi asitshele ukuthi yiziphi izinto efuneka sizenze njengamanje ezenza ukuthi uzosichazela baba Ndosi ukuthi njoba siyifaced neCovid-19 post COVID-19 yiziphi izinto efuneka sizenze sokuthi sisurvive ebusinessini kodwa ngifuna ukuthi ngifake la umama uSibiya athi ukunaba kancane kulento akhulume ngayo ukuthi okwakhe ukungena ebusinessini kwaba ukufoseleka isimo esithize wasithola esephakathi kulona kuzona zonke izinto eniyishilo zama qualities adingalayo khona igama lisebenzisile lapho wathi she felt it was her destiny ngoba wathi mefika khona yini le esikuhlalisa ebusinessini kwangazi ukuthi ngibuzisa kwabheka icele njoba kunabantu abakhalayo thiwa akungabi khona uphuzo lolu azathi yini kanti lela yini le eyenza ukuthi musu ufikile ebusinessini uthola ukuthi this is your destiny and uthola amandla okuhlala awunabe lapho
ngokwami ngingathi kumina ila ngifike ngathola khona ipassion yami ne peace ngathola ipassion yami ne peace nokuthi I'm fulfilling ipurpose kahlehle uNkulunkulu ayengidalele yona so that's one of the things ezenza ukuthi ngihlale ngisho kubuye kube nzima uNkulunkulu somehow uyakwazi futhi nokunikeza istrength ngoba you need istrength to run a business so ukwazi ukubekezela because sometimes times are hard yabona njengoba kade kuvaliwe ngenzeka lutho akuyiwe masayithini akwenziwa lutho uyabuka ukuthi ayibuze izodlana ingane ama payments azoqhamukapi you know but uma uthemba uNkulunkulu zonke izinto ziyahlangana izinto ziyenzeka so I think ileyo nto esangihlalisile ngale kokuthi ikhona ke nento yokuthi imali khona imali yenzeka and even though ikhona ayikunikezi ukuthula sometimes ayikunikezi injabulo ayikunikezi fulfillment unlike ukupursue ipurpose kaNkulunkulu so ibusiness uma usebusinessini uqhubeka uhlaliswa ileyo nto ukuthi this thing is giving me fulfillment even when times are tough and izinto zingenzeki but ngaphakathi nginako lokho ukuthi I'm fulfilling what I was destined to do
mhlambe to add babumanci kulokho khona enye inkampani engeke ngaba involved kuyona islogan sabo was work is love made visible so if ungayithandi into ngisho noma kuthiwa ikufakela amabhillion it's just going to fake you need to love what you're doing you need to have passion yalento yenzayo mina ebusiness lami into engiyithandayo is to be given a shell ability to afake equipment and then you see your first patient lying on the bed you know it gives me fulfillment ukuthi this shell has now turned into a clinical service provider you know so you need to love what you're doing uma ungakuthandi into yenzayo ngisho noma usebenza uqashiwe uma ungathandi ukuya emsebenzini makuyi Monday nje ufisa ngazuthi uFriday ufika nini you are not nasemsebenzini lapho you are not going to make it uzohlala uba nama challenges nomqashi wakho uhlala uba nama challenges nabanye abasebenzi because awuyithandi lento kuthiwa iyenze so uma usebusinessini it's even worse it's your own business you need to love what you're doing
so bala mfundisi ukuthi uma silalela labo somabhizinisi bala ebandleni kusobala ukuthi uba sebusinessini it's more than just the idea yokwenza imali. It takes more than that. Ukuthi ube sebhizinisini kuvela izinto zoma passion, kuvela izinto zokuthi kufuneka kube umuntu ofisa ukuthi impact abanye. Umulalela umama usibiye ekhuluma la ukuthi ngoba ziyafika ikhathi ezimbi la ingane khona zidinga ukuthi siphile. Uma bekhuluma kanjalo kosomabhizinisi abakhulumi ngeingane zabo, bakhuluma ngalezi ingane ezisebenza enkampanini zabo. Ngoba mangangena imali enkampanini kushuthi abantu abaholi kunemndeni eminingi affectekayo. Ukuthwala nje leyo lonto uyithwala enhliziyeni yakho ukuthi kunabantu abangaholile ngoba inkampani yakho ayiphumeleli. Into enzima le. So it takes more than just the idea yemali ukuba sebhizinisini. Ngazi ukuthi icishe ifana nokuba umfundisi lento le.
No, Baba, I think you're very true in this. There's a statement that was said by Dr. Maponya, the late Maponya, business person. He always believed, or he said, he doesn't believe if you're a business person that you are born a business person. Those were his words. Right here, no, I call you a business person. Right here, you are taught to become a business person. So lento lena iyahlala kumina ukuthi ningathini kuyona, because over and over this has been coming up masikhuluma, having a teachable spirit. Yabona. So kumina iyayiconfirm lento ukuthi I think Mr. Maponya was correct when he said you are not born a business person, kodwa you are taught. So that means you do have to have that teachable spirit. Angazi ekushoneni kwakhe lokho, I don't know if any of you would have any comments lokho noma kuyisecond noma ukuyiphikisa futhi, because this is a conversation.
Mhlambe yini equality or attributes ehambisana ne teachability index or teachable spirit. Mhlambe let's bring it within the church. Mhlambe let me sit kanje khona ngizonibona kahle bazalwane, khona ngizobona onyiphayo mangisho lento. There is no offense under an open heaven. There is no offense under an open heaven. That is what makes it ukuthi noma yiphi intshumayelo athi ubhlungu kanjani efika ize kuwena, you do not take offense, because ekugcineni kwayo yonke lento yenziwa khona umuntu ufanele aphile, khona umphefumulo okufanele uphile. Now let's address and sort of bring everything into practicality. If one of the reasons why we are going to be okay even in this area of fourth industrial revolution is because umuntu has a body, they've got a soul, and they have a spirit. Why can't we replace ubaba ukwela? I can buy you a very expensive programmable keyboard and we can preload and load a whole database of ingoma and just, click maseziyadlala. Because we need someone who has a spirit, also has a connected nonkulunkulu mak drop certain elements again, which your computer won't do that for you. Most jets on autopilot, they fly themselves. But pilot. A human ohleli laphana whether uhleli ku business or first class or economy udinga ukwazi ukuthi there's a human being in case the computer onhlanhla kuba khona something wrong ozokwazi to take this thing back into control, and noma ungangiprovela through your mathematical algorithms, no, this thing can take off from here yolande Tokyo. Umuntu uba ne peace ekutheni no, there is a human who can adapt, who's teachable, ozokwazi ukuthi lento ayikwazi ukuthi makwenzeka inkinga. As much as ningitshela ukuthi abameli sekuzofakwa ama-law content into ama-computer, umuntu usezokwazi ukuthi mayine case kanje yazama ukuthi atype into i-computer and then izama ukunikeza i-answer. No, kunomuntu who has got in them okwazi ukwenza izinto even way beyond imishini.
No.